Okay, welcome back everyone for another episode of Master Command, continuing our Swedish Revenge playthrough. Forgive me everyone for the delay in getting this episode up. Life has been busy and um, I haven't been looking forward to continuing this campaign because I think that we're not going to be able to defeat the HQ because of the losses that we took in that battle against the Marauder army. It's not impossible. I think we could still be able to do it, but I think it will be very challenging. We'd have to have a really good battle here. I think there's one other patrol, and then the second Marauder army. We'd have to have a pretty good battle against them, and then if we could find the encamped armies and fight them, that would be pretty critical as well. But so basically, we just need to make sure that we do everything perfectly from here on out. And we also need to generate a ton of money in order to open up this new brigade. We have these excellent Liège muskets. Does anybody need them? How do these compare? Okay. Okay. How does this compare? It's better. Better in like every respect. Yeah, let's go ahead and make that swap. Was this morale and move speed? Stamina and move speed. Do I want to give the SARS a little bit more morale? Yeah, we can do that. I think that's fine. I also don't know that you really need the ammunition. Really good marching shoes. Here, why don't we give them probably to you? You can actually upgrade, so that's cool. Quartered musket. Should throw that on to somebody. Give it to them. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out if there is somebody I want to put this on. Yeah, I mean, it'll increase their ammo consumption a little bit, but... eh. What's this officer we have here? Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. So I've got him in reserve for like a artillery and maybe like a little bit of an extra fire brigade, I guess. I don't think we're going to go with a full artillery brigade. Maybe I'll pick up like one more cannon and then have like two shooting units. I just feel like at this point in time, artillery, you need to train it up for it to be really good, and I think we're kind of short on time for that. Without further ado, let's go ahead and fight these guys. They have the cavalry specialty. Fortunately, they don't have a whole lot of cavalry. And as for the cavalry they do have, the Prussians are pretty lackluster. So... man, these are some really strong units, though. Okay, let's go ahead and load on in. Okay, so... what we're going to try to do is we're going to have their army turn and come at us. I'm going to try to fight most of the battle over here, is what I'm thinking. One thing that I definitely overlooked in our previous battle against the Marauder army was I left our firing units kind of on their own. They were like over here, and then I had like our melee units up here. and it took far too long for us to break through down here and then come over to support them. In fact, we didn't even get to support them because they ended up breaking too soon. So, one thing that I definitely need to make sure I'm doing better at is making sure that that our line infantry and our shock infantry are closer to each other, so that if things get kind of nasty for the line infantry, then our shock units can go ahead and move in. So let's go ahead and try to get all of our guys over here. Looks like they're advancing. Guys keep moving up. The other bad thing is that the artillery slows us down a lot. That's kind of something that's bad about having artillery in this composition, is they're just really slow, and it's probably better to have a mobile army. Okay, you guys get into an attack column. You guys all start getting into an attack column. Okay, let's charge in here, help them out. We'll let them get one more shot off. How are we doing? We're doing fine here. Oh, you guys aren't even unlimbered. Okay, Dragoons and Veteran Cavalry come back. You guys can go ahead and line up. You can get into an attack column. Here, let's get ready to help these guys out. Here, you guys lead the charge. Let's bring the general up over here. And let's get in there. Let's pull back the finish. You guys up to? Not really much at all. Who's charging now? Okay. Our melee troops come back this way. Let's try to get these dragoons. you guys all come down. And we'll come over here, try to lend some more support. Yeah, hit those lifeguards, that's good. Alright, you guys pull back. Okay, let's pull all this cavalry back for right now. We could charge in. Try to get them to retreat. Okay, looking good. Start bringing all you guys down. Yeah, let's try to hit these. Hit these lifeguard. These guys rallied just barely. Okay, let's charge in. Okay, everyone come over here. You guys charge in. And that'll do it. Let's go ahead and take the... Could get our Swedish lifeguard stronger. I think we really need the money. We should restore like 20% of our casualties based on our doctrines. Because we have... Yeah, we have 15% casualty restoration here, and then 5% here, so... Like 1/5 of our guys will get replenished, which is good. Sell this off in the future. What do you need? You need 5. Okay. We can definitely get that for you. Let's go ahead and come up here. Come visit this slum. I'm hoping that it is... Yes! Okay, so here's... Oh, there's two more patrols. Okay, we need to go fight both of these patrols. And then fight the fight the Marauder army, of course, and then start fighting these encamped armies. Okay, okay. How did we miss this one? Like, where does he go? Like, up and down? Let's go ahead and come over here. Let's force march a little bit. Okay, we got another Swedish cavalry. Very nice. He's doing okay here for right now. Let's get him whipped. Haversack or your... he doesn't have a carbine at the moment, so let's actually give him that. And then... Yeah, you can take this good Hussar Saber. And take these boots. And... Okay, I can sell things here at a normal cost, which is good. Let's sort the inventory real quick. Sell off these things. And then we have a bunch of muskets that we can definitely sell off the basic Yun shopping. Yeah. Let's... Okay, so this guy moves up, as does this one. Do they? I guess they both move up, so I can probably intercept him, and then he'll come back down here, and then we can get him on the way to this fort, and we'll come over here and fight the Marauder army, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and buy up some manpower here. Maybe a little bit of food as well. Yeah. And then let's march over here. Slow down just a little bit to give him time to catch up. Check out this convoy. I'm not going to spend any time escorting these guys. So let's do this. Okay, we got better riding boots. Let's throw that on these guys. Speaking of cavalry items. Okay, I'm not going to worry about you then. Then let's come over here. Let's fight this patrol. Then that other patrol is coming down, which is good. We should be able to get to them pretty quickly. So their non-infantry is stronger. Or sorry, their infantry is stronger, non-infantry is weaker. Got a bunch of Freikorps and Prussian units. The Freikorps have pretty bad morale, so I think we want to position our shock troops to charge into their Freikorps guys. And then we'll try to swing the cavalry around to knock out the artillery and the cavalry, because we have overwhelming cavalry superiority here. So, all right, let's get to it. Okay. So this time their army, all the Freikorps units are over here, and all of their Prussian units are over here. So what we're doing is we're directing our forces to go after the Freikorps. We want to smash through them with our shock infantry. The line infantry will hold against the Prussian regulars. Cavalry will eventually, once there's a hole broken through here, they will sweep around, go after the Prussian cavalry and the Prussian artillery. So that's the game plan. Something I think we need to be a little bit better at is micromanaging our shock units, because in that last battle things got a little crazy. I think we need to think about that a little bit more. We also want to stay out of artillery range for as long as we can, I think. Man, our line infantry units are so slow compared to our Swedish guys. I wonder if it'd be better to just have like a whole Swedish musketeer army and just have some that are dedicated to shooting and some that are dedicated to charging. Just so that you get like really mobile units. I'll go ahead and start setting these guys up. And I'm gonna send our hussars in. taking them. And then you guys are going to come in and support. Okay, you guys start moving up. Pomeranians swing wide. You guys come this way. Okay, line units, come up. Dude, the artillery is such an afterthought. Okay, pull back here. Want you guys in a line. Get the lifeguard. Let's come over here. And then you guys get into an attack column and charge in. I'm gonna send the Marine Hussars in. You guys come back, you're just getting shot up. You can be in reserve. I don't know how those guys ended up routing, but they did. These grenadiers are actually putting up a pretty good fight. So I'm going to send them in. You guys hold your fire for a minute. Let the lifeguard take a shot. And you guys run up. You guys get into an attack column. And let's charge in. We'll have these guys follow up. You guys can just rest. I think those guys got splashed pretty hard by the artillery. So let's charge in here. Charge in here. Knock them out. Okay, they broke our line over here. Make sure we're going after the artillery next. You guys can charge in. The general back a little bit. Yeah, definitely make sure that we take out that artillery. Shoot at them. Lifeguard, come up. You guys can come up. guys before they finish bracing. General, get out of the way. You start to make your way around. You come this way. Okay. Now let's work on knocking these guys out. Go ahead and try to recharge them with our Life Dragoons. Arvada Grenadiers, I want you guys helping out. Same with you. Okay, let's get the Life Dragoon forward. Guys, hold your fire. Get a rear charge in. Let's come back for just a moment and then charge in. There we go. Okay, so another fairly bloody battle, but again, we're getting a bunch of casualty restoration, so that's good. Here's Seer's sword. Yeah, let's go with the money, I think. Now, if we were to sell off a few items, we would have enough money to open another brigade slot. Let's pick up another good melee trait. Okay. That'll be good. Let's go ahead and swing down this way so that we can intercept that patrol. Let me check out this supply cache real quick. Yeah, that's gonna use time, but we can get a free unit out of this if we need one later. Who? Our Swedish lifeguard aren't full strength yet. Pretty close. Okay, you already have a limber box, but I'm going to upgrade you. I don't think you'll have time to get up to 6 guns, unfortunately. Should have upgraded you after the last battle. Okay, what did I want to do? I wanted to put the good riding boots on you. I wanted to hand you this Seer sword. Let's upgrade you. I'll give you this Hussar Saber. Cylindrical Ramrod. To you. Okay. Okay. What are we researching here? Oh, another Gappa. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That does make sense. At least I think it does. Okay. Then let's go ahead and fight this patrol. They have Mauritians, so they take more morale damage. They fire by rank. We've got a bunch of veteran grenadiers, a fair amount of lifeguard, and then some cavalry here. Okay. Let's get to it then. Alright guys, this time around what we're doing is we're going to set up our line infantry over here in the cover. Artillery, our one artillery unit will be right here. We'll have two supporting cavalry units, and then like our shock infantry and our stronger cavalry will all probably end up being over here at some point. The reason being, I want to knock out this veteran grenadier unit and, if possible, kill the officers so that they take a big morale loss. In fact, their officers are concentrated more on this side of their army. They've got one here, they've got a cuirassier here, and they've got their last officer here in the middle. So this side, very officer intensive. And speed things up a little bit. I don't know that they will advance and attack me. I think that they will, since they don't have any artillery. So finish. You guys can go ahead and set up here. Bring our general over here. And then I'm going to put our two Barbade guys in reserve here. Artillery is almost ready to set up. I do need to give them a better cannon. I do have that in mind. We just have bigger things to worry about with getting our 5th Brigade and trying to get units in there. Okay, let's bring the cavalry around this way. Start getting you guys into attack columns. You can take your bayonet off. Okay. So let's get the Hussars in there. Get in there and break their brace. And then we'll charge you guys in, and you. You guys will take one more shot, and we'll pull you back. What's going on over here? Some cuirassiers coming in. So you guys get forward to help out. What's cavalry doing down here? Okay. Don't move too far up. You guys advance to replace the finish. Or the finish, I'm sorry, the finish. We're doing over here. Like we're okay for the moment. Let's pull you back. Right. You guys retreat. Okay. Now let's get ready to knock out those cuirassiers. And you guys come here. Oh, I was wondering where our body grenadiers were. Okay, let's try to recharge these guys. Okay, they've turned. Trying to help out. Let's send you guys in. Everything still looks okay down here, except for these grenadiers. Okay. Pull our cavalry this way. Guys, move up. Actually, hit those grenadiers. Now who's charging these hussars? Okay, that's fine. Okay, they broke anyway. Nice. Okay. Then anyone and everyone, let's advance to the south here and knock these guys out. Actually might have you guys take over here. Body Grenadiers, come over here. You guys shouldn't recover. Get our cavalry ready. You guys have got such long range. Great. Cavalry go in and break their bracing. I want the Grenadiers going in next, followed by the Swedish cavalry. Okay, pull back. Now these guys aren't going to know what hit them. And we need to pause our artillery. Let's see, this time around I might go for the veterancy. Just to make sure that our guys have gotten in some more upgrades before we fight that Marauder army. I do have a lot of stuff that I need to sell off. Come over here. Buy up some manpower. What do they have in the barracks? So unfortunately, infantry are more expensive here, but a whole veteran musketeer unit isn't bad. If I come back over here, well, I mean, I will come back over here, but what? There's not a whole lot of towns, unless maybe there's some over here where I could like buy up some units. But a lot of the towns still standing aren't ideal. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's figure out what we can sell off. So let's definitely sell that. Sell off these basic shoes. Sell off the normal Cuirassier sword. Sell that. Sell the Potsdam. Definitely that. I don't know that I'm going to get another artillery unit. Like, I would possibly buy one. I don't know that I'm going to that. I feel like I'd much rather have like infantry. Morale recovery and charge. Maybe I can give that to you. Yeah, that's just straight up better. I'll sell that. Do our Varvade have yeah, they've got Chevaux de Frise. They actually have really good fieldwork items. I might sell these off. I think I will sell these riding boots. I feel like nobody needs the light socket bayonet, right? So I can sell that. Okay. So if I open the new brigade, throw this dude in, put the artillery over here, there's a second fire brigade. This is better than just the toe worm. But what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna give you these half gators so that you move around a little bit faster. You're just too slow at the moment. And then I could buy these veteran musketeers. I know they are a little bit more expensive, but I think we don't really have the time to worry about the expense that much. Okay, so I can sell that, the normal Yon shopping. I'll probably sell off a bunch of these, like, basic items, because I want to get more manpower so that we can keep force marching. Let's throw some of these good items on, like the excellent tobacco. Could anyone use a spontoon? Like, maybe these guys. To generate a little bit more veterancy. There, we'll do that. Heavy saddle would be good to throw onto somebody. You could use it. Probably do that exchange. Let's give you the excellent boots. Does anyone else have riding boots? No. Yeah. Then let's come back here and sell off some things. I need to put the excellent dragoon sword on these guys. And I'll sell the good one. Sell the good ones. Let's just sell one. I think we'll be able to buy up a bunch of manpower with what we have. Okay. And then we'll sell off the last dragoon sword. Okay. So now we can march west and fight that marauder army. Go ahead, we'll check out this fort as we walk by. Yeah, we don't have time for that, fortunately. They're moving further west. We must have lost a lot of manpower crossing the river. I feel like we had more than this. Okay. Oh, these guys like melee. Well, I'm kind of okay with that, because I do want to get into melee with them. Got a bunch of Freikorps Grenadiers, some Jaegers, a bunch of cavalry. Okay. Let's do this. Okay. We are deployed, we're ready to go, so that's what we're gonna do. This army is very likely to be recklessly aggressive, so we're gonna try our tried and true method of letting them come across the river and trying to catch them in the river and letting them exhaust themselves as they cross. Go ahead and get our guys set up here. Guys, get unlimbered. Don't shoot them, shoot them. Okay, and then get the shock troops ready. Let's advance a little bit to catch them in the river here. These guys are sprinting through the river like it's nothing. What the? Okay, you guys come line up over here. They come. After bayonets for a more efficient shot. Oh jeez. No, please open fire. Finish, come up. Let's get you guys in there, get you guys in there. You help them out. And charge in, charge in, charge in, charge in. Come down here. You guys are good. Just take a step back. Goons, come back. Okay, pull back our cavalry. Need to get our cavalry fresh again for these next waves. They're going to be coming in. You go after them. You go after them. guys have taken a lot of losses. I'm going to pull them back. Help out. Body Grenadiers come up. Where are you shooting at? Those guys. Okay, you guys. They still have dragoons over here? What? And you guys haven't been involved at all? You guys charge in here. You guys get after them. You try to hit them. And then let's get you after that artillery. How much damage these guys do? A lot, because we're just infantry blobs. Okay, so now all they have left are these dragoons. Hold fire for a minute. Let these dragoons get a little bit closer. And then let's take him out. Okay, so that Marauder army went a lot better than the previous one. I think we are gonna have to go with the replenishment option, just because losses were really high and we don't have a whole lot of men. Let's do that. Let's re-roll, see if we can get a melee trait. Man, I really don't want to decrease our unit size. Really don't want to do that. I also don't love getting fewer prisoners, but I think we'll roll with that. Okay, looks like we did have enough manpower to cover our losses, which is good. Let's throw this charge. Read us on somebody, anybody. Yeah. Give you the ammunition. How does the excellent noise stat compare? Interesting. Excellent toe worms. I know somebody will need excellent toe worms. Excellent Bible, yeah. Yeah, let's do that. I do want to throw a Bible on these guys at some point. I don't want to give the Finnish the quartered musket. But I don't want to spend any money to open up slots is my big problem. Oh, so the noise stat is just a... Well, it's an excellent noise stat. Okay. Here, I'll give that to you then. Oh, we also got some fucking ball. That could be really good on our Life Dragoons, actually. They've got fairly high accuracy. Okay. So stuff is a little pricey here, but I just need to roll with it. Definitely sell off some things here. These Swedish musketeers are really expensive. Everything's really expensive because the place has been raided. I do think I probably buy up the manpower and food, though. And I really want to start knocking out these encamped armies. Okay. My next problem is I don't know which towns I've exhausted the manpower in. Like, I might have bought all the manpower here. I don't know. Well, we'll think about that next time. What we are going to have to do now is try to fight these 3 encamped armies, and then go and buy up units where I can. Unfortunately, units are going to be more expensive here. Oh, right, I could get a light cavalry unit from here. Worst case scenario, it would just eat up 3 days. Maybe that's like a last-ditch effort. Like, if I'm able to fill up 2 slots and I need the 4th one filled, I can come up here before the HQ mobilizes and just get the free light cavalry there. The other question is, do I still attempt to get the forts? Problem with the forts is that they're not conveniently located compared to the encamped armies, and I think I would rather fight the encamped armies trying to become a little bit stronger before the HQ mobilizes. Okay, well, we'll deal with that next time. For now, we're gonna sign off. Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for your patience in while I was working on this episode. Things are turning out better than I expected. Finding the slum that showed us where all the enemy armies are was really good, because that allowed us to fight the 2 patrols. I maybe would have found one. I don't think I would have found both without the slum, and then I definitely wouldn't know where the encamped armies are. So that turned out to be a pretty big boon for us. But we're going to stop here. As always, if you're enjoying the content, please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we'll see you in the next video.